Alright, quickly downloaded a game because I was like, oh, this is different, but hi. Hi everybody, we're back with the last show of Mr. Chardish? Cavendish? Chardish. That's how you say it. But hi, Bart, thank you for the gifted subs, and I'm sorry you missed Armored Core 6. But I know every day I was like, where's Barth? He could give me some insight into this. Alright, options. Game. Camera crosshair. Crosshair for what? Video. Cool. Audio. Subtitles. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's hop into it. Because apparently this can be done in 2 to 3 hours. So I'm like, perfect. And fit it right in there. Versus making a 2-parter. Interesting fingernail color. Matches the sweater. Dear Ella, I had prepared a small surprise for you at the theater. Would you come and see it, Robert?
Please enjoy the final interview, bringing our series, A Collection of Masks, to an end. Our guest is again a brilliant playwright, actor, and theater director, the creator of such shows as Ascension and Labyrinth, Mr. Robert Chardish.
Chardish. Oh my god, is this like a podcast? Like walk along?
Hello?
Henry, it's Ella.
Ella? Oh, Ella! Hello! Honey, Ella's calling. What do you mean, which Ella? Our Ella? Oh, stop it, you. How are you doing? How's the weather out there in the States?
Oh, you know how it is. Win some, lose some, never a dull day. But I'm not calling from the States, I'm here in England.
Oh, one could never keep up with you.
I'm staying in that yellow hotel. What was his name?
Wait, the one here? In Linfield?
Yes! I'm back. Actually, I have a small favour to ask. Do you still have a car?
Oh, yes. The same old one. Had it for 20 years now.
It's the only thing that still works. Could you give me a ride somewhere?
To the cemetery? I can show you which grave it is.
No. I wanted... I have to check out the theatre.
Ah, right. Of course. I can be there in an hour. Would that be all right?
Sure, Henry. You are wonderful.
It sure brings back memories, doesn't it? So much has happened here.
Sometimes too much.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
Thank you, but I'd like to be alone for a moment.
Is this me? This is me.
So, we meet again, Mr. Chardish. It's hard to believe that this is the end.
Isn't it? Time flies this fast only in the studio, on the stage, and with Sinatra.
It does indeed. Let me explain to the listeners who have missed the previous auditions that we've been meeting to talk about the major plays Mr. Chardish directed over the last 30 years, from the last one to the very first one, as well as about art in general and the bohemian lifestyle.
As long as I manage to stay on track.
Today our time travel takes us back to a theatre in the village named Linfield, the first stage you had to command by yourself. Before we start talking about art, let me ask, how are you feeling?
Well, I guess I should have seen that one coming, given the circumstances. I feel undefeated and the prognosis is...
Oop, sorry. I must admit to some level of surprise at having received your letter. The last time we corresponded was a few ages ago, if memory serves, though at my age, I don't expect it to. I would say it's a pleasure to hear from you, but it feels inappropriate given the contents of that message. I will spare you trite words of comfort and go right to addressing your plea for advice. Speaking as a third party to this and a person who some might call ancient, I cannot make the decision for you. I may possess all the facts, but it's not the facts that are the most important here. Two people will have as different impressions of an event as the faces they see in the mirror. As such, whether you leave or stay, you have to decide on your own, and I see no correct answer. Do not forget that life is quite long, longer than it seems to the young people, and as long as it lasts, there's time to change our mind, fix all the mistakes, take a step on the scene yet again. Best regards, Professor Edmund Whitemoon.
Rather optimistic as well.
Oh, surely a lot of people sighed with relief of me just now.
I appreciate.
Oil the pulleys, fix the screenplay, order new chairs, brush the printers, arrange tailoring, fix the stairs, the rail is loose. Okay, this is either people saying what needs to be done or people who've been assigned these tasks.
Appreciate that. Sadly, people who expect to see me on stage will be disappointed.
Dear Henry, I apologize for not coming in person. I'm sending 2 sets of keys to Linfield. The smallest one, to the mailbox. Feel free to sell the contents of the boxes. I have no use for them. You can send them back. If you find someone to rent the place to, go ahead. I feel too weak to take care of that. I am entrusting it to you. Once again, let me apologize for not being there in person. I couldn't because... I'll just go.
The doctors deny me any excitement, and for once in my life, I am inclined to listen to people who know better than me.
It must be difficult.
Everyone has to exit stage eventually.
Before Sophie left for the city, I talked to her and wrote these down. She said these should be enough to do the hair without her. We'll miss you, Sophie. Easy chignon for quick wardrobe changes. You shan't had need for more than 7 pins for this one. Make 3 loose ponytails. Make the middle one high on the head. Hide the bun under the middle ponytail. Remember to pin it to the head so it won't fall out like last time. Pin one side ponytail over the middle. Wrap the other side on loose ends on both pinned ponytails around the bun and pin the hair down. Tuck the ends under the last ponytail. Oh, so you could just be like whoosh and then like have hair ready. Gibson girl hair for the witch. Part the hair around the hairline and leave about 1 inch down. Tease the hair by brushing down gently. Make a messy bun with the gathered hair. Make it quite high on the head. Make the remaining hair strand by strand. Tease it, roll inside, and pin every strand in place. Think of each strand as a small victory roll. Do not fear making it too messy. It fits the character. You can even pull or leave a few strands untucked. Okay. Interesting. Also, this is very fast for my taste. I'm like, ugh. I think it'd be video. Motion blur. I think I bring it down. Maybe that'll help. I don't know if this helps or not. I think I made it worse. The Wanderer walks confidently back straight and to the audience. Walk. Do not turn back. Okay, I can't read. Knows there is no return. The Wanderer raises his head, shudders. The road leads upwards. Forget. Curtain exit stage left. Note to the margin. Implores to no avail. Look at it from my perspective. Oh? Solitude. Starring Robert Cavendish. Oh? Oh? Oh, I like this. Okay, so we have first person and third person, and it looks like I'm like a painting now. Interesting. Okay, let me try E. Because I saw the little dot above it. Ah, I gotta go behind it. Oh. Sorry, that's really cool. Okay. I'm already very intrigued.
Have I planned it? Not at all. The films were a complete novelty to me. But I'm glad that I dared. Despite the sacrifices and changes this decision brought about.
Hold on. Is that all she says, or is there more to it? I thought she was gonna keep talking while I walked away. Hold on, let me check. Nope, you had the one chance. Ah. Alright, so Ella and Robert work together. It's creaking. Oh. Oh. I don't know if this is the right way. I just picked a direction and went with it. Ooh, maybe that's the other way? Okay.
We were.
Here. Here. Together. We've decided.
You wanted it to shine. You wanted to shine. To shine. You wanted to shine. To shine. To shine. For this price. For this price. For this. For this price.
Hold on.
For if I had a friend all on this earth, you've been a friend to me.
Okay, so they are relatively that short. Okay.
For this price, the light burns. Do not.
I like this. I like this paint look. I find it quite enjoyable. Oh, the water looks pretty. Oh, that looks good. No, you're good, Bars. I'm just happy you're here, and I'm sorry you missed the Armored Core. It was very good.
Leads upwards.
Very good game. Thank you for getting it.
The road leads upwards. The road leads.
I hope work treats you better. Why is it getting worse? Is it just like end of the year, you know, stuff kind of like, You know what this reminds me of? Impasto. Because that game was also a paint game. Oh, I'm in a maze.
plans. I had plenty of plans. I wanted to have everything under control. But that's not how life is. The harder you try, the less control you have.
Ooh, yes, Barth, what you thinking? I'm open to suggestions. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, silly me. Okay, hold on. There we go. I know Lewis has done the like channel suggestion game thing, and this was a game that was sponsored just today, so yes, you are free to. Bath, what you thinking? Oh, that was a dramatic. But oh, they're painting. Oh, hold on. I see things. Let me write it down. Okay, so we got Biomutant. Then Tactical Breach Wizards. Check the trailer. You'd know if you'd like it. I've heard about that. I've heard about Tactical Breach Wizards. Write it down. Breach Wizards. I gotta see if I have it. Wizards. And if feeling like an RPG, then Metaphor Refantasia. I've heard about that, but only because I saw it was announced in the Game of the Year awards, and I was like, I haven't heard of this at all. How is it Game of the Year? I don't think I own that, but I can put it on the list. So like whenever we do own it, we can. Metaphor. And then City Builder Survival. Oof, Frostpunk 2. I played the first Frostpunk, but that was off stream. I'm not a big city builder survival person because I'm like, once I die, I'm like, that's it. I'm calling it. I'm like, I died. This is how Nina's city happened. 65.5. Okay, we'll divide that by 4. How many days is that for Metaphor? It has a story mode. Can I survive the story mode? Because I'm like, ooh, story mode. All right, Frostpunk 2. There's a story mode. There's also an easy mode. 16, 17 days. All right, then that would just be a big game. Be a big, big game. Which is fine. Ooh, outside. Just means I gotta be consistent. Alright, so Frostpunk 2, Metaphor, Refantasia, Tactical Breach Wizards. I'll see if I own them. Oh, and I gotta... get these trees out of the way. Okay, I think I just have to leap and hope for the best. Oh. Death of the Reprobate? I don't care if it's silly and short. A video game is a video game, Barth. Alright, I need a bigger piece of paper. I need a piece of paper because my whiteboard is full because it still has stuff from work on it. So let me put this here because that's for Hades because we're working on that. 4 more gods. Pen? I need a pen. Cancel it is. All right, so hold on. So, Biomutant. Da, da, da. Tactical Breach Wizards. Metaphor. Refanzil. Frostpunk 2. Oh, but then that makes me think, because I kind of died in the first Frostpunk because I made all the children work, and then I got rid of all the religious people. So they rose up against me, and they were about to throw a coup. And I was just like, pause, and I was like, all right, that's it. But I'll give it a shot. If there's a story mode, I will give it a shot, right? And then if we die and we just can't get past it, we gave it a shot, right? We gave it a shot, and that's all that matters is we tried. Versus being like, no. It's like, no, I'm gonna try it. And I'm gonna see if people who normally don't play survival city builders can do this, or if it's just a skill-based thing. Like I said, Biomutant, Tactical, Metaphor, Frostpunk 2, and then you suggested something else. I mean, kinda. Like, I think I already have stuff scheduled up until March, so don't worry about it. You don't own any of the games on Steam, though you do have Metaphor and Death on your wish list. Oh, look at that, I knew. I knew. Death of Reprobate. I want to make sure I spell that right. Reprobate. Children are made to work in the mines. Why else would they do such a perfect size to fit in them? In the tunnels and shafts. I mean, they got little hands. They can get in there and they can crawl in the tiny holes to get deeper into the mines. Yeah, you're right. In game, not in reality. But it's like, this is an apocalypse world. Alright, the games have been written down. So if and when they end up in my library, because, you know, Humble Bundle, right? Then we know to put them on the list.
At first, he got it into his head that he would sleep in the theatre like the old days, but I set him straight. But he still drove there every day, insisting he had to finish something.
Okay, stay right there. Yeah, because next month is DLCember, right? We're gonna do all the DLCs. Can I make it? I was alive for a moment. I guess that counts as a death. Right, let's have you here, so that way you can keep those both lit. But yeah, I'm generally up for any game. We just have to understand that I might not win at every game. Come here, you. How do I... There we go. Scooch you across. Right? It's like, there's a small chance that Nina might not finish the game. Well, I mean, yeah, possibly. It won't be until... Well, hold on. Let me take a look at my calendar. Because I know I put games that I wanted to play, but I can scoot those back. So if I go to my calendar, obviously November's pretty set, pretty squished. December's DLCember. Then January, all of it, except for 2 days, which is the 29th and 31st, is gifted games. So I could scoot Everhood, because it's technically not a gifted game, it's a suggested game. And then February, the first week, is that Apollo Justice game. And then it's Solstice, and then Master Chief Collection. So I could push the Master Chief, because that's what I wanted to play, because Solstice was a suggested game. And then March, first week, is another Phoenix game. And then I had my, like, week of horror games. And then Monster Hunter, so I could push all that. So yeah, like, February? It might be in February that you might be able to see your games. If you don't feel like Frostpunk, maybe God of War series. Oh, I do love God of War. That's also, I think, on my wish list. I was like, I like God of War. And I'm assuming you mean like the Ragnarok, like new God of War, not like OG God of War. Alright, can I walk? I can walk. Barth!
This
Wait.
was your desire.
Okay. Riddle me this. What is the fun going towards? Because I know we own Biomutant. 1 and 2. For God of War, the new one. Put new, so my brain knows. In case you didn't play the first. I haven't played the first. That's the thing! I saw it and I avoided any of my friends playing it because I was like, I know I want to play it, but I don't want to be spoiled. So I haven't played it. But I know we have a kid, and I'm just like, how did we get a kid? I don't like this gap.
This was your desire.
There we go. You are in for a roller coaster with Dad, oh boy. Yes.
This was your desire.
Yeah, it might not be until February. Which is telling me which games specifically the fund are going for. Is it the God of War? Is it the Frostpunk? Is it the Metaphor? The Tactical Wizards? Just watch the story recap, perhaps. No. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it, my friend. Okay. So Tactical Breach Wizards, let me put a number. 1. Metaphor, okay, 2. And then Gods of War. If funds are enough, hit me up. Okay, so I'm assuming both Gods of War? Yeah, because you put an S, Gods of War. Okay, so 3. Alright, so Tactical, Metaphor, Gods of War. I shall let you know. This is an odd one. I just hope I don't miss anything. I know, that's why I was like, we haven't seen Barth for a moment, and I was like, it's okay, he's in the Discord, he can see the stream schedule, he'll see. Because like I make sure to update it every day, right? And then it shows you for the entire month what we have planned. Yes, all of it is on YouTube. You can watch it all. Alright, hold on. Maybe I can jump up here. Yes! Yeah, I think you did, buddy. That's why I was like, where's Barth? And I'm like, we're playing all of his games. So yeah. I was like, I post an entire month ahead of schedule so that way you can see. So like for November, like it tells you the Sandman, the Boogeyman, the Callisto Protocol, the Hanged Man, because I'm like, I gotta play something cool for the Monday crowd. So I was like, Callisto Protocol versus super indie game, and I was like, they like space, so they probably like Space Jail. It's okay, it's all on YouTube. That's the best part. It's all on YouTube. So you don't have to worry about Twitch being like, oh, we only hold on to the VODs for 2 weeks. It's all on YouTube. Complete the Solitude play. Ooh, okay. 76, so it's like 20 years after the fact? I got some dirty fingernails. Okay. Assuming I have to find the others. Oh. Solitude.
The last performance showed in Linfield was definitely aimed at a mature audience. And from this perspective, it seems quite sad.
I'd rather call it introspective. It was a time where I used to spend quite some time on pondering what art is, how it reflects life, the decisions taken.
Okay, daydreaming, ascension, symmetry, anger. Okay, so there's like 4 more. What does this say? The certificate is probably presented to the team: Knight, Bishop, Rook, Robert, James, Ella. Okay, so all of us graduated together. And I guess we all became big theater people together? How to be really modern? Jonathan Bluebird. Sluggish, lavish furniture is simply passé. If you're still an owner of a bed that could safely fit a king with half his entourage, you better off donating it to a museum or selling it at a flea market. Maybe there the dust trap will find a desperate historian. The future belongs to elegant, functional shapes, bright colors, and modern materials. Ella, search flea markets! Oh. Goldilocks and Three Bears. Oh, Hansel, Gretel, Robin. Okay, classic stories. Oh, wow, it's the theater. I'm sorry, did we sleep on hay? Robert, you and your self-destructive tendencies. If you miss having a second voice on stage, why do you keep writing scripts for one actor? Stop tormenting yourself and come to London. We'll have a bit of whiskey and play something together. Interesting. Dress rehearsal, loneliness premiere, loneliness, Easter break, loneliness. That's a lot of tickets. Adult, children under 15, parents with a child. Wait, hold on. The math on that. So if I'm an adult, 25. If I'm under 15, that's 10. But if I'm a person with a child, that's 50. Oh, are they saying 2 parents? Okay, I see the parents with 2 children or more, plus 5 per child, and youth under 20 who still hold on to a childlike wonder for the world. Nice. Do you hold a childlike wonder of the world? An interesting study of the human fear of the unknown, the futuristic environment is of particular interest. They wore pots on their heads, and that was greed. What? It's okay, Barth. Hopefully, during your working hours, you can just watch the YouTube videos.
And your conclusions?
Rather trite. When you're alone on stage, even light feels heavy.
Dear Mr. Robert, the package I got from you surprised me to no end in a pleasant way, of course. My health is excellent, thank you for asking, and how do you fare? Sadly, this December's not treating us well. The weather is just dreary and there haven't been rains like that for years. The scarf is delightful and I want to thank you for it. I took the liberty of sending a little trinket your way in return. I hope it serves you well. I'm glad to not see you're not sore about us leaving. Nowadays, Linfield is so serious it'd be scary to touch anything, let alone stand on the stage. Regardless of that, please pop in for a cup of tea if you're ever in the area. Sophie O'Kelly. Am I gonna put it on? I'm going in! Also, I just want to point out Barth just funded a full month's worth of streams as well. Calculation puts it to 31 days. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Because I'm like, y'all are the viewers. You know, you guys have an idea of what you want to view.
But I could still be fixed.
All workstations have been disabled.
How do you know? Who are you?
A broken, grounded robot.
Oh, I can't jump. I can only hit things.
Oh, look! A ventilation shaft.
There's no jumping for me. Maybe if I... Me and Barth are really tag teaming here to make you play anything but your own backlog. I mean, technically, the games you guys are suggesting or donating are on my backlog. Because it's like, yeah, I do want to play God of War. I just don't own it. But I'm just trying to go through spooky games. Because that's like my default. You know, you can never go wrong with indie spooky games. Alright, so how do I swap? Because I feel like I need to swap somehow. Oh. Hold on, you did like a little jump? Or was that you just falling? Half the games, I mean, the Unnamed Maniac is gifted were games you never knew of. True. But it's like, is that such a bad thing? Because it's like, I knew of Ace Attorney. I just never played any of the games because I was like, these are long games. Alright, how do I get my guy over there? Since he can't jump. And he can't, like, speed. Do I need to punch a trash can? Oh. Oh, okay. I see now. Alright, let's try that. There's not a single video Persona on Nina's YouTube. Exactly. Because I knew it was a long game.
Must be some kind of mistake. I'll get some help.
Plus,
Listen, I'm
part of
sorry to
it.
say it, but I don't think there's anyone left to help.
I don't understand.
Plus, a part of it is like my brain is like, go through what you own already versus buying brand new games, you know? So I'm like, let's finish what we have before we buy just the latest and greatest, the newest thing. Because the reason you kind of want to wait is like if there's updates or if there's fixes. Like imagine if I bought Cyberpunk 2077 when it first came out. And then it's like, oh no, I can't play it, it keeps breaking. But now it runs beautifully. And oh, there's a DLC. So like, I don't mind waiting before I like play the newest and the greatest.
I've heard the next transport is the last one.
But we're still here. Did they forget about us?
No, they've abandoned us.
Impossible.
Also, in my opinion, games are too long ignoring the streamer side of things and require a lot of grinding. Right? That's what I heard for Persona, that like, it takes a while to do.
They couldn't have just thrown me out. I've worked here for so long. I've worked in this exact room.
Do you recognize this place?
A little. I used to work around the whole factory.
Doing what?
Minor repairs. Poor consoles. So neglected.
Wait, can you operate them?
Yes?
So maybe we can make it. Catch this train.
Oh, yes.
What does this do? Hey, it's working.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing? They don't want us there. We're not certified.
So what? The outside world doesn't need a certificate.
But then everyone would be able to enter.
Exactly.
Oh, wait! I think we'll die if we go this way. Alright, we somehow have to get that red thing. But I don't... Alright, because this turned this on. Oh, duh, Nina, punch it. Sorry. I forgot I have a punching ability.
What's the world like then?
Full of light, freedom, and novels.
Oh, I've heard of them. They're tricky to program.
I think it's easier in the language of ukulele.
Sorry.
Have you noticed? Some equipment still works.
The fear was real.
Platforms.
They'll eventually stop. The connectors will rust, anti-gravity will fail.
Poor them.
That's how it is. Nobody cares about this world. Look! A train arriving at the station. It moves.
You have everything under control. You're doing great. You are a natural parcel, a free narwhal. Talk ukulele to me. Be strong. Be like steel. You look ahead, and I'll check what's there.
Hey, are you here? Thanks.
At your service. I'll fix and save you. But don't just jump into danger like that anymore.
You have my word.
Why do you care so much about getting out? You almost became a bunch of spare parts.
Better to have tried and failed than to choose to stay stuck.
But
You don't want to get out.
I might want to, one day.
But do you want to get out or just get to another inside?
So, when you get out, you also have to do it right.
Well, the difference is fundamental.
Which is?
Basic.
I know what that word means, but what's the difference?
The ceiling? The train again. We must hurry.
I remember when the factory was full of life.
If it can be called life.
Okay. But yeah, I was like, I know the Persona games, just it's a lot of grinding, so I'm just like, maybe I'll get into them, maybe I won't.
Do you not have any good memories of this place? You must have done Labyrinth.
Tedious and repetitive.
Come on, maybe you could overwrite my malfunction.
Thank you. Excuse me.
What a strange feeling.
You've never been on this side of the controller.
No, not really.
Terrible, isn't it?
But this is wonderful. By the way, you're an expert on the outside world?
You could say that.
You've never been there? Not even for a moment?
If I were, I would definitely not come back here.
Even for a maintenance check?
Especially the maintenance check.
Hey, you know, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes?
I've noticed that your springs are built in, so the malfunction must be caused by either the pins or the processor.
Sort of.
Such things are easily fixed, so if we find a station...
No, I don't want to have it fixed. I never wanted to. This is the only trait I have that's mine alone.
Will you think less of me when I fix myself? Being broken is just making things harder for us.
Good. Hard-earned things are worth more.
Oh, I can move again.
Persona's not exactly optimal if you plan to stream it every day, because you'll burn yourself off
Everyone's
stream
still
grinding
trying their
requirements
best to do
or be
their job.
focused grinding on stream.
Why does it matter? They're too primitive to understand anything other than routine tasks.
How can you say that? Some of them are friends.
I probably would have to do that, like main story stuff. I would do on stream, and
Wait
then I
a
would
second.
grind
Is that
off
the same
stream.
train? How come it hasn't reached the station yet?
The rails were designed by the trainees.
So it's like, and then like whenever we're done grinding, we probably would like stream it and be like, "Hey guys, we're at a new story part. Let's see what happens," kind of thing.
I
It'd take a
love
minute.
this room already. But how are you going to reach the top?
Like this.
I'll find a way.
Oh no! Oh. Alright, I think that puts me at a 2, right? Yeah, puts me at 2.
I love this room already. But how are you going to reach the top?
I'll find a way.
I want the yellow one. Yeah.
And once you do get out, what are your plans?
I'll escape from the train.
I guess that much. But where will you go then?
It's simple. I'll go where I've never been.
And after that?
I'm not worried about the after. That world is so big, you could walk for days and not see any walls.
No.
The water containers are bigger than the whole factory, and the overhead lights never burn.
Won't you get lost there?
It's literally
Green.
impossible.
How so?
To be lost is not to have found the goal, and my goal is all of the possibilities.
Or to not be able to find a way back?
I have no intention to come back here. There's nothing and no one for me here.
No one.
Oh,
You don't have to worry about the plans or the rules. All of that is staying here, along with the routine, boredom, the rules. Are you listening to me?
Yes, yes.
The outside world is the destiny for those like us. It's ultimate freedom. That's why I want to get there. Are you all right?
I just thought that there must be others here, waiting to be found and helped. This time, you'll have to do the jumping. Can I take over for a while? Wish me luck.
I wish you so much luck.
Tell me a little more about what the outside's like.
I'd rather not distract you.
I can multitask. Oh, look! Giant spinning blades.
What was that?
Some variety.
Even worse. So what do you want to know about?
Are there other robots like us?
There's no one like us anywhere.
You're avoiding the answer.
Because I don't know. I've never wondered about that.
Oh,
I'm only 90% genius. Does the world have to go up and down all the time? Up and down, up.
welcome to my life. Hey, are there many places where you can jump
There's
there?
everything. Ramps and gullies,
Centrifuges too?
roundabouts,
Lifts?
and giraffes.
Wrenches?
Benches.
A whole river of grease.
Probably not. It would be too gooey. I'm free.
As if I was hurting you.
hold on, I'm writing down that I died once in Spirit of the North, so I don't forget.
All good.
I can't move.
Is it the springs?
Boxes. What about you?
I got you, friend.
It's different now.
We'll manage. Trust me. And what are your plans after we leave this place?
I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do grease changes.
That does not sound too exciting.
But it's a solid plan. Although, I think it would be nice to have someone whom I could help grease the wheels in the head.
Well, that would be nice.
Really nice.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, what are you thinking?
That the world is too big for one robot?
Yes, a little.
So, maybe?
One day.
Great! Let's go.
We're robots. We have a whole eternity. But who will take care of the factory?
Forget about it.
But
This is not a place for us.
this is where we came from.
You know what's best about your roots?
What?
That eventually you outgrow them.
That's sad.
It was meant to be a joke.
It came out sad.
Honestly. Just forget. It'll be easier.
Easier or better?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, let's go.
Disabled, but not disassembled. Listen, I've found...
What?
Oh, nothing.
Give me a moment.
It should be better now.
I'm a tiny little robot.
Together, at
Please?
last.
Yes.
Oh, she doesn't like the idea.
All right. You seem lost in thoughts.
It's nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, contrary to what it looks like, sometimes I happen to think.
Ha! We seem to be in luck. It looks like it's going to arrive now.
Listen, do you really care about going?
Of course! I've been waiting for this my whole life. We have to hurry.
Yes, I get it.
We need to extend the ramp. We did it! Jump! Hey, what's with you?
Wait,
This is our home.
no, come with me.
Are you joking?
I got myself fixed. There. So, now I can take care of everyone else.
We had plans. You were supposed to be with me.
I did not
Yeah, you kind of planned.
hoped you would stay a bit longer.
No!
But this was my dream.
Oh. Like, you kind of did make the plan without her input, but complete the symmetry play. It's a little sad, but it's understandable.
Apparently, the script for this play has been rewritten many times.
Mr. Chardish, I hope that I find you in good health and that the muses still favor you. I've been putting off writing this letter, so some of this might not be relevant anymore. I admit I hope for it. I remember all too well how the darkness weighs down on you when you let it into your life. When I lost my family for the longest time, I thought the world irreversibly ended. To be honest, I do not remember much from back then. I had to work, cook, live, talk to other people, surely, but I can't recall any specific day, event, or what I did. Only the choking feeling of being lost, and the feeling that I lost something important. I hope you managed to find what you lost. I'm moving in a few days, far, far away, so I won't be able to see your next play. I remain hopeful that I'll get to visit your theater again, so instead of goodbye, I'd rather write until next time. It's probably the Luke guy.
Initially, it was very one-sided and bitter. And I realized too late that no one would be able to play the part of the flautist.
Flautist? Is it the flute player? Flautist. Play fidgety, unrefined. Is he testing the screenplay? Weird time for a premiere. This scenography for Ascension not entirely moved aside. Surely a test. Should we try this at our place? I think I see a dead mouse. Oh. Okay. I'm in the banister now. Sound cue sheet, beginning of the scene, metal mumble, a broken grounded robot. Look, a ventilation shaft. Listen, I'm sorry to say it, but I don't think there's anyone left to help. Do you recognize this place? Near console, at least they haven't cut the electricity off. Hey, it works. Okay, so that's for the robots we just did. Hear the sound of the future. With the landling speakers, nothing will ever sound the same. Louder than every competitor by 28 dB. Sound clear as a bell. Dear Mr. Chardish, it's a great honor for my humble shop that you showed an interest in our sound system. Aside from the speakers, I recommend the complete cabling at best price per meter and our amplifiers, particularly models P216 and P216-2 with a 10-year warranty. As for your question, I am of course able and willing to divide the payment into convenient installments. I would suggest 4 or 8 installments, although the price will increase by 12% in the first case and 18% in the second case. Yours faithfully, Philip J. Blacksmith Sounds. So you're telling me if I put it in installments, the price increases versus just, you know, a small interest. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
There have been opinions that it was a reaction to Ella McLean leaving the trope.
After so many years.
Well, whatever the case, the schism surprised everyone.
It certainly surprised me.
The schism? Mr. Robert, the play was first class. I enjoyed it, the retrospection and reflecting, but obviously the level of intelligence in machines is nothing but a mere pipe dream. But who doesn't enjoy a bit of science fiction now and then? Speaking of fantasy, have you read Lord of the Rings? It won't survive the trial of time, but it's an excellent way to pass a few evenings. Meanwhile, Amazon Prime has like the second season of that Lord of the Rings TV show. As for the theater, I would like to ask, if I may, when will Miss McLean return? Because her successor, well, I don't want to be unkind, but she seemed unable to recall half her lines. Shame. The scenography made an impression as usual. It's clear that our Jimmy has a knack for it, since even without Miss McLean, he managed to do such a great job. Wishing you further success, Eric Miller. Okay, so I left. And my, oh, it's just the little console for the robots. And apparently it's just not been good. Ella, Candy has paint available for cheap. Go in the morning, buy 201 for walls as well. Where do we get the dye from? Berta has a friend who will let us have rolls of fabric for pennies. Check how many pennies. If we buy in bulk, how much bulk? If the fabric is cheap, the kids could finger paint the kingdom at the end. Only if that's less than 50% of our profit. Otherwise, ditch the idea. Do we gauge the profit based on the previous play, or do we do a test run at the premiere? Robert. If we do it at the premiere and then stop, it won't look great. Let's do with worst case scenario. We'll end quickly, move on to the next play. I'm going to do a small job with Henry. Mason got seriously drunk and they need someone to quickly fill in. I'll be back tomorrow and I'll buy paint on my way back. Okay, so we're like working together for this theater and the plays. My baby dearest? I'll be frank, you are clearly trying to push your old poor mother into an early grave. What were you thinking? Movies? Honestly, haven't you heard what people say about actresses who were unfortunate enough to play in them? Which man will even look at you after this? It's the 50s? Okay. I've suffered a lot. You wanted to go to London and I kept my silence. You went to university and I bit my tongue and even sent you money. You decided you want to move to a province and even that I survived. Although I thought your father would have a heart attack from seeing you waste your life away like that. And now, when they finally start writing nice things about you, you decide to throw that away? You said you were happy there. I have no words. Well, you got bored or someone upset you, then come back home. Now times have changed. Father will teach you how to fix watches and you'll have a real job. But God forbid you from playing in movies. Love, Mom. Wait, so she doesn't like that I'm in movies, but she wants me to come and fix watches. I don't think that's Ella. I think that's for Robert. Ascension. Stone models, more feathers, sun, higher, higher, higher. Okay, so I guess that's next. The witches. The good witch, the bad witch. Mold wet felt? Okay. Attach 2 knee-high skirt forms to the black pencil skirt. Long gloves, black circle skirt, keep the same blouse, pockets sewn in for props. Torn sleeves on an elastic. Okay. The forest spirit. The wreath from the box. Sew shirt from a white square. Ella's white belt. The bridal petticoat Alice gave us. Make the veil from another white square. I like this. It's fancy. Nothing over here, right? No. James, what am I doing? Today was the premiere. Still sounds bad. Wrong. I've rewritten the script a million times already and it still sounds like one big lie. James, would you come and see the play? Could I send you the current script? Maybe we can meet in London. Oh, you started to write, but then you threw it away. Oh. Call me Robin. Anger. Oh, I like my little mustache.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's this? Who's this? Our hero, the musketeer. I give you my word, my dear. Honourable, knows no fear.
Am I fighting chickens? Don't make me do it. I'm a murderer.
And the story, you won't guess.
Piggy! Bring on, Piggy! A bee! I'm being assaulted by pigs! Well, hold your mustache. What's with the balloons over here? The bees! Oh, am I not allowed over here? Surely you jest.
Oh, I've missed this car.
Hey, I'm serious. Now everything is so pristine and professional, I started forgetting. Things don't always have to be.
The bees!
You knew why I came here.
Another bee! Get! I believe in you. Hit that piñata.
We were meant to spread our wings, not change one set of shackles for another.
I wonder if you can do this without killing them, but I think you have to. I think you have to hurt the piñatas.
Ladies and gentlemen, such deeds aren't easy to achieve. Cheerful, brave, oh believe, wearing his heart on a sleeve.
Come here, chicken.
It's a lad just like that. What a sword! What a hat!
Well, I will try hitting the bushes next time. Okay, because I see the balloons over there, so let me see if I can go get those.
My first stage appearance? I was 4, dressed in a fairy costume. The audience was aged 2 to 80. I heard it looked like I had a great time. I wanted to keep having a great time.
Alright, what if I just avoid you guys?
To be only the beginning. We were biding our time, waiting for a chance, and now this is it.
Aha! I don't have to kill them. I don't have to be evil.
Ladies, gents, all of you, let's look closely what he'll do. Will he flee, cowardly from the danger? We shall see. Will he draw his sword and win, proving his worth to the queen? It all remains to be seen.
Oh. Going through the scenery, I see. Come on, you pigeons. Come on.
And now all of a sudden you think this is wrong. Because there's too much work, publicity.
Bye, bees. Bye, bees.
Gentlemen and fair ladies, what is that? Who is this? Our hero could it be? Come, look closer, can you see? Follow closely every step.
I don't think he's having a good time, whoever this actor is.
You know how many people can only dream of having problems like this?
chicken. Sorry, I'm trying to read what you guys were replying to, but it won't show me. There isn't what?
Are you mad?
There isn't what? Now my interest is piqued. Oh, I see. There's not a... The Persona videos, yes, because I was like, they're too long.
We won't take a break. Not now.
Got it. Not even what? No, you type in any, because like, pretty much on YouTube, I list the videos as the name of the games. Like, I don't do the crazy thing of like, oh, this game is so spooky. Like, no, I just put the name of the game as the video title so it's easy to find. Let her wonder! I know I haven't played a single Persona game. I know that for a fact. Thank you for telling me.
This step, quite inept. Do you think he's going to prove something with those clumsy moves? Will the crown ever approve? Though he does all he could do to fulfill his fate and to make sure that his dream comes true.
For my sword! Took my sword from me! Alright, fisticuffs, let's go!
If we had some acclaim, we might have been able to afford to take a break. Maybe next year.
Oh, I feel a sneeze approaching me. Can I punch this? No, alright.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe in 2 years. Look around you. You want to lose it all?
What's this over here? Balloons!
Has he ever mentioned me? Although I don't think I want to know.
Get her here. Get her here.
Gentlemen, tell me then, did he do well in the end? Oh, the realm he did defend. He stayed proud and brave and true. The crowds love him. Yes, we do. And what will be his reward? Angry looks. A bitter word.
Get off me, chickens. Like I said, I don't mind giving it a shot. Like, we've done very long, grindy committal games before, like the Dave the Diver. And then Hades, Have a Nice Death. Like, I'm still doing Hades. But it's like, for the stuff that I do off stream,
Why won't you say anything?
I'll sometimes
Answer
record
me.
it. Balloons. Like for Hades, because I know when like new stuff is gonna happen, I just record it. But I'm like, the grinding of doing the levels, I'm like, that's not fun for anyone to watch.
No one sees the people who work behind the scenes. You might make beautiful costumes, makeup, props, and no one will bother to learn your name.
That's true. You know what, Robert? You got some facts there, because that do be true. Wait. More balloons!
No one talks to the people who have suffered a defeat. They're just not inspiring.
You want to lose it? To disappoint the audience? Ruin people's careers?
Alright, we're just running. We're running. Wait, are there balloons in here? Balloons!
No one will just come out and say he was mean, Henry. That's
are taboo. On stage, you can play any role, but in life, you only get one.
I was like, oh, where am I? Oop, go up. I don't know if they're still following me, so we're just gonna keep running. I'll give you that. Hades is probably nothing compared to Persona grinding, but, you know, it is a well game. Obviously, they probably wouldn't have made so many. Get him! Get him!
Keep me here. Is that what you want?
I think it's part of it. I think I have to die. There isn't grinding unless you want it, but the story is just chef. Right, like I hear the stories. But I know it's a long game. Okay, well, you tossed it. Oh. I made a mess of the room.
How did you?
What do you mean?
I only showed this once. How do you even manage? Well, not all demons can be buried.
Demons?
Pride, anger, whatever you'd like to call them.
I'm afraid I still don't understand your meaning.
Yes, misunderstanding. The worst of the bunch. I didn't even mean to turn it into an argument back then.
Mr. Chardish, I'm outraged by your last show. I took my children to see it, and the ending was so scary. My son spent the whole day back crying. I demand my money back. Oh, the play we just did? That was scary. That was scary. The style, and the style. Ooh, the style. That's right. I know the characters are like usually like well done and like, you know, it's very good. Seem to be the only person on Earth who dislikes Persona. No, I'm sure there's other people who probably dislike it because, you know, it's a type of game genre that most people probably don't enjoy. But even I, as an avid Persona hater, cannot deny how banger the soundtrack is. That's why you've been against it. Only been against it for commitment reasons. Would you say you have commitment issues? Is Persona unintentionally a green or red flag game where they're like, if you can't play this, you can't commit to anything? No, because you play Souls-like games, and that's oodles of commitment. Mr. Chardish, you know perfectly well that I try not to be overly critical, and if possible, I try to find something worthy and positive in every work of art. Regardless, I believe the last play, well, to put it mildly, it seemed a bit rushed. If I may be perfectly honest, I am surprised you decided to put it on since you still play Ascension, don't you? Yeah, I was like, commitment issues? Okay, so I guess Ascension is next. Oh! Sorry, I didn't see you there, Mask. I am now a bird. Oh, do I get to fly? Please tell me I get to fly. I am adorable. Oh, I love my outfit.
They're coming. Will rise. Higher.
Hold on.
So, why should you hire me at Linfield? Because I'm persistent. Yeah, I'm quite a tenacious bastard.
Okay.
Everyone.
It's Slay the Princess all over again. Oh man, that is a good game. And they finally released like the next patch for it, like the final one. So like all the princesses are available now, and even more stories been added.
Further. Faster. forward. It's my destiny. To go where no one has ever gone.
I like the outfit for this character. I think it's pretty.
So, are we really doing this? With the... everything? Did you rob the bank?
Oh. No need to grind. Can play on easier difficulty. Don't need to replay either. Can get all the social links in one playthrough. Ooh. Ooh, I'm liking that. Easy difficulty? Sign me up. I'm here for the story.
Cold-faced statues block my path. Inertia. In one place. Bound.
Isn't that true with any fandom? There's always certain people.
It's brilliant.
It's Batten?
For eternity. I won't stay.
Destroy all the statues in a cave? Oh. Oh, fudge! Okay, directions are opposite. Got it.
Well, what if we took a more mythical approach? I can see him making the face already.
Robert, give him a chance.
We'll be able to tout this on the poster.
Right, I was like, it's gotta be good for a reason. Otherwise, there's no way they could make so many at this point, right? So, like, whatever they're doing, it's working. Okay, let's make sure we're lined up for that.
Could you tell us what inspired Ascension?
So clear. In the light at last.
Do I need to go through the arches? I think we need to go through the arches.
Blurred lines.
Ooh, why are we going faster? Ah!
Over the roads. Through the world. I got here on my own. I can go even further.
Hold on. I see a thingy. And pull up. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like
One cannot deny artists separate themselves from the ordinary people.
every fandom has bad
Usually
bunch.
not of their own accord. Our worlds are simply too different.
Hold on. I think I see another one over there. Yeah, that looks like one. I was like, I can't be like, oh, this is the worst bunch, this is the worst bunch. I'm like, no, we're all bad.
Some places you can only reach on your own. No shortcuts here. That much is obvious. Each artist has to take their works on their own, and it's up to them to see it succeed or fail. Or so I thought many years ago.
I know there's one there, but I want to hit these arches. Get that story, get that play. Ooh, come on, up. There you go, there you go. Churn! My friend, churn! Alright, let's try this again. There you go.
An old dream. Fulfillment.
Feel another sneeze coming.
Freedom.
Alright, hold on. Hold on.
Daniel, however, seems to have disappeared after that unfortunate success of yours.
Disappeared? Did he die? Did we murder him?
But the empty ruins. This dead art. I want more. I'm still searching. I want...
Hold on, I gotta read this. You have Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 5 Tactica. Why are there so many, and what is the difference? And do you need to play them in a certain order? So it sounds just like the Kingdom Hearts franchise, where it's like Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2.5, Kingdom Hearts this, and it's like some are only available on PlayStation, some are only available on the PSP, and then it's like, ugh. And then they came out with remakes and remasters. Sounds similar.
Right.
I think a quick Wikipedia search will help you with that. Where it's like, alright, what is the order? Because then it's like, do I play in order of release? Is there a specific chronological order? Kind of like with Kingdom Hearts, where it's like,
I want to burn.
the like 6th game is like the first game or something, because it's like, oh, this is how Organization 13 was made. Or it's like, this is how Roxas came to be.
To be above it all.
I am a pretty bird. Wow, I love my wings. Oh, I'm not even... Oops, sorry. Wait! Wait! Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't flying through it. I was distracted by my wings. Yeah, I'll do better, I'll do better, I'll do better. I was like, hold on. Let me hear this line. Alright, there we go.
To fly. Higher.
Oop, oop. Okay, I guess just go up. The way Altus used to release games, mind you, that was way before DLCs and expansions. They released the game first, then after a year or two, they released an enhanced version of the game with extra characters that alter the story dramatically, extra dungeons, loads of quality of life changes, modifications, mechanics, etc. etc. Okay, so that makes sense. Because it's like, what, Persona 5 I think was a PS2, PS3 game, right? So it's like, oh, patches weren't really a thing. So it's like, here you go, the extra content. Interesting, that's pretty cool.
talking about Ascension, right?
This is the best of all plays shown in Linfield. Certainly the most well-known. The set design was astounding.
All Ella's work.
Are you quite all right, Mr. Chardish?
No. Ascension was my dream. I wanted to prove that Lindfield was more than fairy tales for children. That we were on par with London and the rest of the stages of the world. I wanted us all to be heard by more than the few families who came to see us regularly. That's why I pushed too hard. I wanted to be heard.
Robert, my friend, oh, how do I hate you sometimes. Couldn't you have staged plays like this while you were still in London? Did you really need all the bees, meadows, sunflowers, and the menagerie to catch the wind in your sails, or rather, in the wings? Not to mention you waited until I was unable to come see it. This is torment, betrayal. But honestly, I am gladdened to hear that you've started playing seriously. The tales need to be told, of course, but you've always been suited to a bit of higher drama. Hug Ella for me and tell her I hope you're both finally pay me a visit. We're playing the Mousetrap. I know, yet again. I'll get you some tickets, I'll buy some wine, we'll properly celebrate your success. Jake. J. Lake. Ascension. The daydreaming. Syrinx? Practice diction while doing the dishes. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, he would as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Near an ear, a nearer ear, a nearly eerie ear, lesser leather, never weathered, wetter weather, better. Wow, F that. So think of them more as alternate versions of the game that goes for Persona 4 versus Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5 versus Persona 5 Royal, etc. Strikers, however, and Tactica are more of cashing in on the franchise. Every Persona game has different characters set in school, so they aren't really connected other than the various personas throughout the game. Think of it like Pokemon, where you can capture demons like Succubi, Incubi, cute fuzzy snowman, big-looking monsters. Just like the story and theme, the demons are more adult-oriented compared to Pokemon, so to speak. Okay, so it's like same world, different people. Kind of like Pokemon, where it's like, oh, you know, red and blue was its own continent, silver and gold was its own other continent. That's cool. Oh. Okay, so that's that mask. Let's explore the three heads of the well. Long before Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, there reigned in the eastern part of England a king who kept his court at Colchester. In the midst of all his glory, his queen died, leaving behind her an only daughter, about 15 years of age, who for her beauty and kindness was the wonder of all. That knew her, but the king, hearing of a lady who had likewise an only daughter, had a mind to marry her for the sake of her riches, though she was old, ugly, and hook-nosed and humpbacked. Her daughter was a yellow dowdy, full of envy and ill nature, and in short was much of the same mold as her mother. But in a few weeks the king, attended by the nobility and gentry, brought his deformed bride to the palace, where the marriage rites were performed. She had not been long in the court before she set the king against his own beautiful daughter by false reports. The young princess, having lost her father's love, grew weary of the court, and one day, meeting with her father in the garden, she begged him, with tears in her eyes, to let her go and seek her fortune, to which the king consented, and ordered her stepmother to give her what she pleased. She went to the queen, who gave her a canvas bag of brown bread and hard cheese, with a bottle of beer. Though this was but a pitiful dowry for a king's daughter, she took it, with thanks, and proceeded on her journey, passing through groves, woods, and valleys, till at length she saw an old man sitting on a stone at the mouth of a cave, who said, "Good morrow, fair maiden. Whither away so fast?" "Aged father," says she, "I'm going to seek my fortune. What have you got in your bag and bottle?" Interesting. Oh, somebody's throwing angry paints. Kingdom module, rod, rooftop bottom. related to Persona in terms, or is it just similar games because same depth? Ooh, yeah, is it? Is Shin Megami Tensei related to Persona? Or is it like same universe? Kind of like Pokemon Dungeons. It's like same world, but like, you know, you're playing as Pokemon versus the trainers. Daydreaming. Press any key. Starring Robert and Ella. Both of us together? Oh, Robert again.
What is that melody? It calls me so. Tempting to leave the world behind and follow.
In the beginning, we only showed fairy tales. It seemed fitting. Step out of the theatre and look around. A scene taken straight out of a fairy tale.
Excuse me.
The colours. How is it done? Will you reveal your secret?
If I find you worthy,
How?
where there's a tune, one should dance. But how to dance all on your own. A twirling broom I've seen by chance. Bring her here and we'll go on.
Okay. I'm assuming the twirling broom is over here. Oh, no, something else. Okay, okay. Not a fan. It's a game that expects grind. It's meant to have more darker story, more gameplay focus. Personally, I'd find it to be quite boring. No. As we're as close as level of story of the Persona series, feels more like the story was tacked on an afterthought, sadly, but the demons are shared between Persona and the SMT series. Okay. That's pretty nifty. Come here, broom. Come here.
Ouch! What a scoundrel!
Where'd the broom go? Broom? I think the broom took off. Come here, broom. Yep, broom's with her. I have a paintbrush.
I can't do this.
Dancing may not be your thing.
Painting could be, don't you think?
Oh, I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love.
Again, waves ahead of us, and the river twirls and foams. Here's a bridge so we can pass, and together venture on.
What inspires you right now?
Everything that's all around. Secrets were revealed to me that made me feel and hear and see.
All the beauty.
Lustrous green.
Crystal waters as they gleam. Henry, how did you get my number? Oh, no, of course. I am so happy to hear you.
Where are you?
Look ahead.
Hues so vibrant. Blue and red.
And the size, it's hard to think that it won't fade in a blink.
What if it was meant for us? Oh, an unreal thought, alas.
But you're right. It's our future. Vivid, bright.
We've never closed our door to anyone. All kinds of people came and helped us. But some came looking for help. And the open door was no mere metaphor. Back then, we didn't have the key.
What does that mean?
Look, an apple tree. So grand. You can see it squash the land.
Make sure I get this guy. Hold on.
getting hang of those strokes. A real talent just awoke.
And this palette can't deny colours that will make one cry.
Though the critics break my heart, I will not stop making art.
But honestly, I must say, this world used to be so grey. But then someone let in light, let in colours, bold and bright.
Let in music, weightless song, made me feel I'm not alone.
I think I'm going the wrong way. Because I see you guys connecting to that over there. Oh my goodness, I missed like 2. Yeah. Hold on, can I get that branch to lower? Hold on, I gotta backtrack a little bit, sorry. Okay. So the difference kind of think of like Metal Gear Solid 5 versus Metal Gear Survive. Got it. Okay, got those. Good. Alright, let's try to... Right, because I can, okay. Kinda go through this. Ooh, was I not supposed to activate the tree before passing the grass, maybe? I can tell you this, my roommate knows a lot about Metal Gear Solid and that entire franchise and everything. That's probably like one of their other favorite games. So if you got questions, I can maybe get them answered. Right, can't go this way. Just gonna... Can I go up this? No. I'm just gonna paint you if I can. There we go. You are painted, but not fully painted. Okay. Progress.
Oh, this tree reaches so high, I could almost touch the sky.
You've just started climbing up. Soon you'll have some clouds to grab.
Hold on, I want to check something. Let me see if he's even played it. Hold on. Alright, let me make sure I quote the Rumi correctly. Rumi says he loves it, amazing, ahead of its time for games branching out, but the story was beautifully written. Sorry, they're also streaming right now. So yeah, I was like, I know he's played like all of them. Excuse me? And I was like, you ever played Metal Gear Survive? And he was like, yep. Yeah, I said Survive. I told you, he loves all Metal Gear. loves it all. I will double check with him because he is streaming, so he might not have heard me correctly.
Can you see it in the distance?
That's what he said.
Soaring towers. The roofs glisten.
Oh, a castle that's so great. Might be crowded at the gate.
I feel like he
Did
heard me.
not expect to see.
In a forest, there's a tree.
Also, real quick, Metal Gear Survive. 2018 survival game. Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, I think he heard me right. For branching out from what they normally do, he thinks they did well. Well, hello, let me through.
It's so lovely when you play. Even branches run away.
Hey!
The road leads up through dark woods. Music could lighten the mood.
And if the trees begin
Why do most people not like it?
should we really take that chance?
Why are you shooketh? It's a 2018 game, right?
What adventure would that be? Now, stop teasing. Play for me.
Castles, walls so tall and strong.
I think that's where we belong. Oh, a lunch left unattended.
I think this mess could be mended.
A few strokes here and there. Fix the table. Lift a chair. How enchanting is that sound? A spell that makes my heart pound.
Why are you shooketh, Barth? Do most people not like that game? Yeah. I agree with the roomie then. It was a game that was ahead of its time for branching out from what they normally did.
Yes, I got the package. I don't know. Honestly, I don't... I have to think about this for a bit. And how is Robert doing? I got hungry, but I feel a bigger hunger for a thrill.
Well, it's your lucky day. I will show you something. Wait. Colours twirling up above a woman that I like.
How exciting. Is there more? Send all
It's
of the
not a bad
colours
game,
through.
otherwise it wouldn't get above, right? Oop, I unplugged myself. Gotta be careful with my feet. Fire the paint! Launch, I say!
A perfect shot, I say. This is how you fight the grey.
Yeah. Makes sense. The IGN days where they're like, it's 8 out of 10, they're like, it's unplayable. And it's like, oh, it's a good game.
And the ground's all dry. Downsides of a cloudless sky.
That's a fountain, isn't it? Think that it will do the trick. Let's try to restore the flow. Maybe some of the plants will grow. Weirdest treasures we have found while travelling hand in hand.
This is as fast as I can move. I see you in the music box.
I was happy because the kids were happy. Before that, when I was still a student, I used to worry about the criticisms before each performance. Only out here in the sticks, I remembered how much joy art can give.
Trailer Metal Gear looks like just a good fun game. It's different, but that's about it. Yeah, but you gotta think, I think 2018, right? You know, people are like, oh yeah, another Metal Gear Solid game, and then they watch the trailer and they're like, what is this? This isn't what we normally do. So I could see that, people being like, ugh. Now how do I get over there? Can I walk along a pipe? No, I'm not allowed along the pipe. They let go of Kojima, the director of Metal Gear franchise, after he finished The Phantom Pain, released Survive without his supervision or input, and was basically zombie mode with loads of microtransactions. Story has nothing to do with the main franchise story, right? So it's like, it doesn't have the main guy in it. And that is when Konami stopped making games until they were very recently with the remakes of Silent Hill and the upcoming Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. I think it's over here? Maybe I just have to shoot from here. Yeah! Yeah, how do we get to that one? I probably have to paint something, right? Quick, Lewis, a hint! I'm gonna head back over here. Because I thought I'd make a bridge or something. But we found this. And then I thought maybe I'd shoot something. But that wasn't the case. I'm just painting like a madman. I'm like, does a bridge reveal itself? Alright, because this is all blocked off. Maybe we can try from here. I'm thinking I just have to shoot paint in its general direction, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, you just keep throwing paint.
We did this, you and I. Behold, world! We advance. The Grey will not stand a chance.
Let's check over here real quick. Nothing? Alright, perfect.
This castle? In the distance? Was it?
Dreamt into existence.
Activate each color sour? I guess instead of tower. Huzzah, we got them all!
Bridges in this neighborhood were made from such feeble wood.
Well, our road sometimes is bumpy. That's no reason to be grumpy.
I'm sorry, are we on a magic carpet?
Up we fly. We are soaring towards the sky. Real magic, I won't lie.
This isn't me.
We're flying. The carpet can't say no to the beauty of your song. Those green landscapes down below are a painting on their own. Like those towers, glistening bright in the gold of the sunlight. Wonderful beyond belief. Wish I didn't have to leave. Oh, but maybe I could stay. I would paint and you would play. Both these powers and those lands seem like gifts put in our hands. Too bad it's so grey and bleak. But we'll fix that really quick. Our forces hand in hand will flood colours across the land. Still silent.
When I stop playing, we fall!
One thing really scares me though, and I feel that you should know. That the freedom of this flight might not easily leave my mind.
Sunflowers.
Look ahead on the right. A sea of flowers. What a sight!
All these petals shine anew, covered in a golden hue. Hey, I think they'd look really good on you.
Oh my god, I want sunflowers now. I want to be surrounded by nature.
How can we pass through this wall? If we climb, we'd surely fall.
There must be a reason to not letting anyone through.
Oh! Sorry, you just went off.
Do you think we'll pass this test and escape life's worthy test?
Let there be color. I feel like I'm playing that, like, what is it? What's his name? Ollie? Like Mickey Mouse's big brother, the bunny rabbit? I feel like I'm playing that. Throwing color everywhere. My little magic paintbrush.
The test? This life is just ordinary.
Mundane, grey, dull and dreary.
With you, never.
Yes, that's fair. May I spend my days with her?
Let's go, Flautus. Oh, we're holding hands. No more paint for me.
My heart flutters, beats so fast. We are almost there at last.
Tests and hardships we have faced. All of this was worth the chase.
Never had a home before. A house, maybe. This is more.
Oh no, did he write his
I
feelings
could win whatever fight.
into a play?
There.
And she was like, it was just a play. Oh? Is this... It's the witch! A good witch, I believe. Oh, I love your dress! Oh, and I love your little outfits! Oh, I love everyone's outfits. Yes. The 3 bands!
And what's next?
It's up to us.
It's really cute. It's a really cute play. I like it. They went to go be leaders of the fairy tale kingdom. Complete the daydream play. I'm guessing this was like one of the last plays we did.
I think we were looking to be carefree, the two of us in cardboard crowns, surrounded by a bunch of planks.
1976. Dear Ella, I now realize that the theater was... Never mind.
Dear Ella, I now realize that the theatre was never mine. It was ours. We created it together. And I think that ultimately, you deserve it more than I ever did. Yours truly, Robert.
Oh. Wait, so is Robert dead? Because he was coughing. I think Robert's dead. I think that's why I came back. This conveyance? Is it a will? Does that mean he's dead? I don't know England stuff. Is he dead?
The children were a most appreciative audience. That was enough then. I can't believe it's been 20 years since we last talked.
It is possible Miss McLean is listening to us right now.
Maybe. I've heard all of her interviews.
What would you tell her if she was listening?
Actually... Hey, Elle, as you can hear, I have a lot going on right now. As always, I'm seeking attention, oversharing my private business, and possibly still working a bit too much.
I'm gonna cry.
If you were here, you'd have bullied me into going somewhere where the air is clean and the life goes slower. And I wouldn't even argue. You know, I'm attempting to put my thoughts and affairs in order, take care of unfinished business. I have not told you many things that I wanted you to hear. I let some that I didn't slip through. I want to apologize for that. I started writing a one-actor play a while ago. It starts with a familiar, a long, long time ago, and ends with, and they lived happily ever after. So, if you care to take a look, I'll be waiting in Linfield.
Reject the inheritance, keep the theater. Keep the theater! Keep it. Keep it. My poor friend is dead. And I had many good times here. I'm gonna keep the theater. I might not be able to fix it up, but god dang it, I'm gonna hold on to it so they don't destroy it. Start a new chapter of theater at Linfield. Okay, so the conveyance is a will, so Robert is dead. I mean, I had a suspicion, but it's like super confirmed he's dead. Wow, so we had like a really cool theater and like people would come and see it and it was great. Wow. That's pretty. I like it. It was a really pretty game. Question. Can I quickly somehow get back to that and choose to reject it to see if like the ending is different or something? Or is it just different achievement? Performing the roles of Blue Musketeer, Speaker, and Painter, Mary Jane Wells as Ella, performing the role of Flautist, as Melody, performing the role of Yellow. Okay. Don't think so? Drats. Being 2 games, also death happened in both games, right? Fox died. It was good. I really liked it. It was very pretty. Very, very pretty. See, this was made with the first one was made with the Unreal Engine. Ooh, special thanks. And we died what? 2 times? Also made with Unreal. Perfect. Like little drawings. You don't think the ending actually changes? Okay, so it's just achievement. All the wonderful audience that have showed up and enjoyed our show. I liked it. It was really good. Last show of Mr. Chardish. Okay, if I hit continue, where do you take me? Where do you take me? I can do it.
I think we were looking to be carefree, the two of us in cardboard crowns, surrounded by a bunch of planks.
Dear Ella, I now realise that the theatre was never mine. It was ours. We created it together. And I think that ultimately, you deserve it more than I ever did.
So I guess me being like,
yours truly,
rejecting is like, no, like, you had a thing for me, I didn't have a thing for you. I moved away to go pursue my own dreams. And I'm just like, rejection, even in your death. Also, is it me? Or is this a weird envelope? Because it's square, right? And then she lifts it and you don't see anything. That's why I was like, oh, is there anything in here? But I guess maybe that's just the style of letter. Because I'm used to seeing that little V cut with the flap. But I guess, you know, they just have a square envelope. All right, let's see.
The children were a most appreciative audience. That was enough then. I can't believe it's been 20 years since we last talked.
It is possible Miss McLean is listening to us right now.
Maybe. I've heard all of her interviews.
What would you tell her if she
It's a
was
really
listening?
small will now that I'm looking at the size of the envelope.
Hey, Elle, as you can hear, I have a lot going on right now. As always, I'm seeking attention, oversharing my private business, and possibly still working a bit too much. If you were here, you'd have bullied me into going somewhere where the air is clean and the life goes slower.
Isn't that this place?
And I wouldn't even argue.
Like, this tiny town seems to have really good air.
I'm attempting to put my thoughts and affairs in order. Take care of unfinished business. I have not told you many things that I wanted you to hear. I let some that I didn't slip through. I want to apologize for that. I started writing a one-actor play a while ago. It starts with a familiar, a long, long time ago, and ends with, and they lived happily ever after. So, if you care to take a look, I'll be waiting in Linfield.
Alright, reject. Reject the inheritance. Do you just toss it? Well, that's like his will! What about the rest of his affairs? Oh my god. Destroy the conveyance. Some bridges should burn. Oh my god. There you go, it's slightly different ending. Slightly, she just... Also littering the lake, right? She's littering. Now a duck is gonna come by and be like, oh, what's this, bread? It's ink. And then it'll die and it'll choke on the stamp. It'll be like, and then you'll just have a dead duck floating in your lake because you littered. Okay, there you go. You can get both endings. And I guess that means, or fish, right? The fish could also nibble on it. Ink, whatever, those like wax stamps and stuff, because that looked like an official seal of some kind. So everybody, pollution is bad. But yay, we did 2 games. So happy Friday to us. I now need to go get 3 to 4 more games and then see where I can put Biomutant in there somewhere. I gotta readjust my calendar. That's pretty much it. I gotta readjust my calendar. Let me see if the Roomie's still streaming, and I'll have you guys right out to them. But other than that, thank you everyone for stopping by for today's games, and I'll see you tomorrow for another one.
Zoo is Marcy. Bye-bye.